Once upon a time, there was a man and a woman who had a baby boy named Akpos. Whenever Akpos cried, it was so loud that it made everyone around him angry. As Akpos grew older, he went to school. First, he went to a school where he learned his ABCs and 123s, and then he went to another school where he learned even more things. Finally, he went to a big school called the university, where he studied how to be a leader in politics. After many years, Akpos finished his studies and became a politician. He worked hard and became the governor of his state. He did many good things for his people and made them proud. Everyone in his community, state, and even the whole country was happy with him. He became famous and respected all over the world. One day, Akpos went back to visit his parents. They were so happy and proud of him. They thanked the stars for giving them such a wonderful son who made everyone happy. And from that day on, Akpos continued to do good things for his people and the world. He always remembered where he came from and made sure to help others just like his parents taught him. And he lived happily ever after, making the world a better place for everyone. One day, while Akpos was still the governor, a big problem happened in his state. There was not enough food for everyone and many people were hungry. Akpos knew he had to do something to help. He called all the farmers and experts to a meeting. Together they came up with a plan to grow more food and share it with everyone who needed it. They worked hard and soon there was enough food for everyone in the state. People were so happy and thankful to Akpos for helping them in their time of need. They threw a big celebration in his honor with music, dancing, and lots of delicious food. From then on, Akpos made sure that no one in his state ever went hungry again. He became known as a caring and wise leader who always put his people first. As the years went by, Akpos continued to do many great things for his state and the country. He built schools, hospitals, and roads to make life better for everyone. People loved him even more, and he became one of the most beloved leaders in the history of his country. And so, Akpos' story of kindness, leadership, and making a difference in people's lives continued to inspire others for generations to come. He truly became a legend, leaving a legacy of love and progress that would never be forgotten. Once upon a time, Akpos' fame and good deeds reached beyond his state and country. Leaders from other nations came to seek his advice on how to make their own lands better for their people. Akpos welcomed them with open arms and shared his knowledge and wisdom. He talked about the importance of unity, peace, and working together for the common good. His words resonated with leaders around the world, and they admired him for his vision and compassion. One day, a great challenge arose when a neighboring country was in turmoil. There was conflict and suffering, and many innocent people were affected. Akpos knew he had to do something to help bring peace. He called for a meeting of leaders from both sides and mediated a peaceful resolution. Through his diplomacy and understanding, he helped end the conflict and bring about reconciliation between the two nations. For his efforts, Akpos was honored with numerous awards and accolades from international organizations. He became a symbol of hope and inspiration for people everywhere, showing that true leadership is about serving others and making the world a better place. As time passed, Akpos' influence continued to grow and his legacy lived on in the hearts of people across the globe. He remained humble and dedicated to his mission of making a positive impact on humanity. And so Akpos' journey from a cry baby to a beloved leader and global peacemaker became a legendary tale that would be told for generations, inspiring countless individuals to strive for greatness and kindness in their own lives. Once upon a time, in a land not too far away, there lived a wise old woman who had heard of Akpos' legendary deeds. She was curious to meet him and learn from his wisdom firsthand. The old woman traveled to Akpos' estate and sought an audience with him. When they finally met, Akpos greeted her warmly and listened intently as she shared her own stories and experiences. The old woman told Akpos about a distant kingdom facing a grave threat from a fearsome dragon. The dragon had been terrorizing the kingdom for years, causing destruction and despair among the people. Akpos was moved by the old woman's tale and felt compelled to help. He gathered his bravest warriors and set out on a journey to confront the dragon and save the kingdom. After a long and perilous adventure, they finally reached the dragon's lair. Akpos approached the dragon calmly and spoke to it with kindness and understanding. He learned that the dragon was not evil but had been driven to anger by past injustices. With patience and diplomacy, Akpos convinced the dragon to lay down its arms and seek peace with the kingdom. The people were amazed and grateful for Akpos's courage and compassion in resolving the conflict without violence. Word of Akpos's heroic act spread far and wide, and he became known as the Dragon Whisperer, a symbol of peace and reconciliation in troubled times. The old woman, impressed by Akpos's wisdom and humility, returned to her own land with newfound inspiration and hope. She shared Akpos's story with her people, teaching them the power of empathy and dialogue in resolving conflicts. And so Akpos's legacy continued to grow, touching the lives of people across different lands and reminding everyone of the importance of kindness, understanding, and unity in building a better world. Once upon a time, Akpos received an invitation to attend a gathering of leaders from all corners of the world. The purpose of the gathering was to discuss pressing issues facing humanity and to find solutions together. Excited to contribute to global progress, Akpos accepted the invitation and embarked on a journey to the meeting place. When he arrived, he was greeted by leaders from diverse backgrounds, each with their own perspectives and ideas. During the discussions, a troubling issue emerged: the threat of environmental destruction caused by pollution and climate change. Leaders debated passionately, but it seemed difficult to find common ground. Akpos listened carefully to everyone's concerns and then proposed a bold initiative called Green Harmony. The idea was to unite nations in a collective effort to protect the environment, reduce pollution, and promote sustainable living. His proposal resonated with many leaders, and they agreed to work together under the banner of Green Harmony. They pledged to implement eco-friendly policies, invest in renewable energy, and educate their citizens about environmental conservation. As the years went by, Akpos's Green Harmony initiative flourished, leading to cleaner air, healthier ecosystems, and a brighter future for generations to come. His leadership in environmental stewardship earned him global acclaim and admiration. But Akpos knew that there was still much work to be done. He continued to inspire others to join the cause, spreading the message of environmental responsibility far and wide. And so Akpos's journey as a visionary leader and champion of the planet continued, leaving a legacy of hope and action for a greener, more sustainable world. Thanks for listening.